In today's tutorial, I'm going to show you how you can use custom states in Bubble. Custom states is the functionality which lets you to store the data temporarily on the front-end side of your application. It means that nothing going to be stored into your database and nothing going to be written into your database. Custom state itself is the variable which lets you to store any type of data such as number, text, list, object or boolean type, yes or no. So today I'm going to show you 3 examples. We will build a group of tags which user can choose, and we can collect all of them into one list, and then that list we can send into the database. Also, I would like to show you how you can build a functionality which lets you to show and hide element when the user click on the button, and then I would like to show you how you can use custom states in order to filter a repeating group. So let's get started. I would like to start from filter functionality, and here I have a repeating group and the checkbox. So the repeating group has type of data, option set type of card, and data source is option set type of card. So let's have a look on the database. We have 2 labels in our database. Option set type of card. The first label is picture and the second one is a real person. And when the user click on the picture, we're going to show him the 2 of these pictures, and when the user click on the real person, we're going to show the rest of the cards. So let's build it. So now we have a checkbox, we need a text. Let's add a text. So now we have a text, and then we're going to add a text and a checkbox. Then we combine 2 of these elements together and group it into a row. And let's pass the dynamic data inside of text. Okay, let me pass the data into dynamic. Just a moment. I'm going to add a dynamic data. It's going to be a parent group display. Okay, let's have a look what we have on the front end side. We have picture and we have a real person. 2 labels I just show you in our database. So now we need to create a custom state. Usually I prefer to create a custom state on the main page, and this is my recommendation, because after a while, after 2-3 weeks of developing or designing your application, you will come to the point that you need to change something on your page, and you need to change or improve your functionality, and you need to find the custom state. And you will click on each element on the page, trying to find where you store it. And the easiest way would be to store all of them on index page, and then you can click on one of them and easily to use in your functionality. So I store all my custom states on the main page. So custom state and show hide element, and state type is going to be a type of card. Create. Okay, so now we have a custom state, and now we have reveal element 3, repeating group, and we have a group. So now we need to pass the data from our current style into our custom state. So how we can do this? We need to choose a group, and then we need to add a workflow. And when we click on the workflow, we need to set a state. How we can do this? It's quite simple. You need to navigate to element action, then set state. After that, you are going to go to element, index, and show hide element, and the value is going to be a current cells type of card. Okay, great. Now we have a custom state value, but in so many cases, when I building some functionality using custom states and I don't understand sometimes what kind of value inside my custom state, I usually put the text on the page. This is my tip. So I just place the text or group and I pass the data from my current cell into my text element. So it's going to be an index and the custom state display. So if everything we made properly, so it should be shown the same value as we click. So yeah, real person and picture is great. So let's move on. Now we have a value, and now we need to filter using this value. It means that we need to go to our repeating group, and then we need to change our condition. It's going to be an when show hide element text index show and hide element is, no, it's not the text, excuse me, it's going to be an index custom state show hide element is not empty, excuse me, is is not empty. We're going to change the data source, and the data source is going to be let's do search. Type is going to be a talent, but the constraint is going to be a type of card, going to be equal index show and hide element value. So let's have a look. So we are expecting when we click on the picture, we're going to see the two pictures and these pictures, and when we click on the real person, we're going to see the rest. So we have, yeah, it's great. Everything works perfectly. So we see only 3 of them out of 5 because I set in my database the tag from my option set just to 3 of them. So it's definitely correct. So everything works perfectly, and I think it's quite simple to change the checkbox. I think you can do it on your own, and I would like to move on with my functionality I would like to show you today. So the next feature we're going to build is the group with to show and hide element on the page. So I have 2 groups here, and I would like to put the button. This is going to be a first button, second and third. This is going to be in button number 1. This one is going to be button number 1. This is going to be a button number 2. And this is going to be a button number 3. So let's place a group on the main page. Okay, now we have this on the main page, and then we place a text. We place a text, and inside this text let's place any kind of text, because I just want to demonstrate how you can use custom state functionality, and currently it doesn't make sense what exactly is inside of this group. So I'll change the text color to make it a little bit more obvious, and change the layout because it's going to be visible. No, I just need to change the layout of a parent container, and after that I'm going to change voila. Okay, and then I would like to change the layout of my text container. Okay, great. Let me change this one. Okay, button 1. Okay, great. So now we have our buttons and we have text containers, and what we're going to do next is we're going to set another custom state. So another custom state is let me see, and another custom state is going to store the numbers. I'll show you. So it's going to be custom state show height content, and the set state type is going to be number. It's definitely going to be because this one is also show hide element. I'm going to custom state show hide text, and default value is going to be 1. Okay, so now we need to set a behavior. When the user click on button 1, we're going to set a custom state value which equals number 1. Let's do that. And when I click on the button, go to workflow, navigate to element action, set state, and again, how easy you can find your custom state, storing all of them right on index page. It's index page, show hide element, and the value is equal 1. And the same we need to do with button number 2 and with button number 3. So let's do that. And it's going to be a workflow. Okay, click here, element action, set state, okay, and again index, custom state, and value number 2. And when the user click on button number 3, we're going to add the workflow, okay, again, set state, and element index, show hide element, and the value is going to be number 3. Okay, so now we set all the workflows, but we need to show to our group containers a condition. So the condition is quite simple. When index custom state show and hide text is 1, we're going to make this element visible, and also we need to set a reverse expression. When show hide element is not 1, we're going to hide this group, so it's not shown on the page, and this element is not visible. Okay, it's great. So let's copy and paste the content groups for button number 2 and button number 3. We're going to change some text inside. We're going to put a text 2, for example. It's going to be a text number 2, and this one is going to be a text number 3, text 3. And what we're going to do next, I'm going to it's fine, I think yeah, this video is just for the demonstration how you can use custom states. And okay, so now we have a condition inside this group, and I would like to update our conditions inside second and first group. Okay, and and text number 3, condition, okay, not text group number 3, excuse me, it's going to be equal number 3, and this one as well. Yeah, it's great. So now we have 3 groups and we have conditions. Let's refresh the page and see what we have. So when the user click on the button number 2, we're going to see the text number 2, and when the user click on the button 3, we have a text number 3. But you can see the empty space on the left side. When the user click on button 2, we have an empty space on the left, on the right side. It happened because we did not set a collapse when hidden. So we just need to go to group and choose a layout and click on collapse when hidden. And for text and group number 2 as well, the same. We need to collapse when hidden. And the same for group number 3, collapse when hidden. Okay, it's great. So now we have 3 groups with set functionality collapse when hidden. And as a result, we have the text aligned right to the left side of our group container. And yeah, it's great. So we can move forward to the next feature. And excuse me. And the task is to create the text inside of this container, and the text might be the group of tags which are preset by database in the database. And for example, user is filling some kind of form, and before send the data into database, user needs to choose the text with some preferences, for example. Okay, and when the user click on each of them, we just need to collect, put into the list, and send to the database. So let's do that. And I would like to use the same repeating group functionality, but I'm going to use another settings inside this container. So what we're going to do, we're going to use I'll show you in a moment. We're going to use in appearance, we're going to remove this, we're going to leave these 2 checkboxes empty for rows and for columns, but we will change scroll direction to wrapped horizontally. So this functionality has been released by Bubble at the end of 2022, and this functionality lets you to create another row for the content if the length of the row is not enough to fill all the content you would like to show, right? So it's going to be a great example. So let me show you what I mean. Type of content is going to be option set text, and the data source is going to be all option set text. Okay, and I would like to place a group inside of this repeating group. Okay, now we have a group inside a repeating group. And now I'd like to reveal an elements tree, and then I put the group inside of the repeating group. And inside this group, I would like to... Okay, let me see, I don't understand what this group is about. Ah, okay, it's fine. And inside this group, I would like to place a text. Okay? So now we have text. Okay, and let set a type of content for the group, and it's going to be option set tags, and the data source is going to be excuse me, and the data source is going to be it's going to be current sales option tag. Okay, right? And the text is going to be let me see what I mean. We're going to see add a dynamic data and going to add once again, let me click on it, and the parent group option set display. Okay, so let's refresh the page and have a look what we have. So now we have text. It's not that really obvious because the color is quite let's change the color of the background because it's you can't see right. Okay, once again, yeah, a little bit more obvious, you can see what is inside. Okay, let's change a little bit our layout in the repeating group. So I would like to stretch it across the page, and the minimum width is going to be 320, and I would like to set it as a row, let's say, and an appearance, I'm going to change an appearance. It's going to be a row cell is going to be 10 and 10, let's say, or 15. And for the text, I would like to add some styling in order to make it a little bit more looks like a label, you know. And how can I do this? I'm going to change a background. I'm going to change the background, and the background is going to be let's say gray color. Okay, and the text itself is going to be a white color, right? And the roundness is going to be 11, and the border style is going to be a solid and also a gray colored, and the roundness is going to be, let's set it as a 9, and the layout is going to be edit row, right? Now we can style our labels a little bit, and let's refresh the page. I just want to have a look what I have. Everything is disappeared, right? Okay, it happened because we changed our layout, so let's bring everything back. Yeah, now it's everything should come back, right? Yeah, you see, everything is perfect. So after that, I would like to set a layout, right? I just want to make sure that I'm working with the text, right? I'm working with the text, right? And the group is going to be I would like to make it adjusted right to a text, let's say, or let's say let's make it appearance. No, let's check it, change the text. Okay, let's change the text. It's layout, paddings 7777, and appearance is going to be and the roundness is going to be at, let's say, 10, right? Or yeah, it's going to be 10. And what else I can do here? I would like to change the size based on the length of the text inside the cell, and I would like to change it. Layout. Okay. Let's refresh the page. Yeah. Okay. So now we can have a kind of tags, and of course I can align each of them in the middle we can make like that. Let's refresh, and we see the text not in the middle button, and I would like, so I can't change the layout now, but anyway, it's the purpose of this demonstration again, and I just want to show you how, not everything is in the middle, so I just want to show you how custom state works, and I would like to show you what we can do next. And so now we have a text, and the idea is quite simple. We need to let the user click on some of the text on the page, and then we can choose some of them, and then we collect all of them and send to our custom state, and then send the value of our custom state into our database. So let's do that. So I would like to create another one, custom state, and the custom state is going to be click on icon, add new custom state. We're going to be custom state list of tags, let's say, and the state type is going to be a option set tag, and what's really important to set as well is going to be a list, right? So we're going to set it as a list, okay? And what we're going to do next, we're going to go to our buttons, go to the text group, and then we add a workflow. And and we're going to set a workflow in a way that when the user click on that workflow, we're going to send the value of our current cell into our current state, custom state, excuse me. So it's going to be this group. We're going to be at a workflow. You're going to click here to add an action, element action. When do you click on again? I don't understand what's everything works so slowly today, excuse me, and I just want to click again. I just want to click on this button again and add the workflow. I'm clicking on the workflow, and today is everything slowly, excuse me, and just hold on a second. Text parent groups, option set tag. And then we need to go to element actions, set state, of course, and then we need to make a recall of our custom state. It's going to be an index, custom state list of tags, right? And then we need to refer to our previous list of custom states which we established right in the beginning. So it's going to be a value, and then it's going to be an index, then it's going to be a list of tags, and going to be a plus item, and then we add a value from our current cell, and the value is going to be a parent group option set tag value. So let's check what we have. We're going to create a text as I showed you before. So when you're not sure what are you doing, and when you're not sure what kind of value is stored currently into custom state, I highly recommend you to create a text and put inside of this text the value you just sent to your custom state. So I click on the text, and then I'm going to make it, let's say, the last element on the page. Yeah, now it's last element on the page. And inside this text, I'm going to pass the data from my current custom state. So it's going to be an index. No, not from the custom state, but yeah, from the custom state, correct. Yeah, definitely from the custom state. It's going to be index, index, custom state, list of tags, and then it's going to be show each of them, each items displayed. Let's refresh the page, and then we can see what we have. It's great, right? So look at this really simple solution, right? And how it works. It's really beautiful. So let's come back to our functionality, to our bubbles editor. And what I would like to do is, I would like to so now we have a list of chosen tags, right? And I can add some styling, right? Let's add some styling, and I think in this case it can be really important. So we need to go to conditions and define condition. When the user clicks on this button, but what's more important, when index custom state list of things contains parent group option tag, right? We're going to change a background style. We're going to change a background style color. We're going to set a flat color. It's going to be a background color. Going to be a background color, and the color is going to be let's say any type of I just want to change like that, right? And let's refresh the page. So user, when user click, and when we have those two items in our custom state, we are changing the color. But you can ask me, so how we can, would it be possible to remove by clicking on the same button an item? Of course, it can be possible, but you need to set another workflow condition. So you need to click on the button again, and you need to add another workflow. You need to remove the item if the item already exists, right? So we can do that really easy. So we can create copy and paste, copy and paste, and now what we need to do is we need to add so what will happen when the user click on the button? We're going to run simultaneously two workflows. The one workflow will set a custom state, another going to remove this state. The only difference is in condition. So if in this condition only one, I will show you. So only one custom state, let's say index, custom state list of tags contains parent group option tag. We are going to remove this tag. We're going to remove if this contains by clicking. We're going to make not a plus, we are going to make minus item. And I would like to change the color of this group to red, right? And we have another workflow, almost the same, but we need to change a condition. It's going to be green. Only one index index list of tags does not contain parent groups option set tag. We're going to add an item to our custom state. We're going to add a plus item parent group tag, right? Now it's great. Okay, so let's see. We'll refresh the page and we will have a look what we have. Okay, so we click and again click and it removed, right? 1, 2, 3 and it's great. So now we have a custom state with chosen tags. And what we can do next. So usually in real life example, we can sign up a user and we can show the page with those tags to our user. And when the user click on those tags or whatever, we can send this data into our database linked to the current user. It's quite simple. So today I show you 3 examples. I would say this is the core of using custom states in Bubble, and I hope you really like it. Thumbs up. Thank you.